Niccolò Paganini was born on October 27, 1782. He became one of the most famous violinists in history. People said his playing was like magic. His fingers moved fast, and his music was full of emotion. Many people thought he had special powers because he played so well. He also wrote music that was very difficult to play. Even today, many violinists find his pieces very hard. Paganini started learning music when he was very young. His father taught him to play the mandolin first. Later, he began to play the violin. He practiced for many hours every day. His father was very strict and made him work hard. Sometimes he could not eat or rest until he finished his practice. This was very difficult, but it made him strong. He listened to other musicians and learned from them. When he was a boy, people already noticed his talent. They said he was different from other young musicians. When Paganini was a teenager, he traveled to many cities to play the violin. People loved his music. They were surprised by his fast fingers and the beautiful sound of his violin. He used new techniques that no one had used before. Sometimes he played only on one string, and it still sounded amazing. He also made new sounds that people had never heard. Some of his techniques included playing harmonics, fast finger movements, and plucking the strings while playing with the bow. These techniques made his music unique. One of his most famous pieces is 24 Caprices. These are very difficult violin pieces. Many violinists try to play them, but only a few can play them perfectly. The pieces have fast notes, big jumps, and special effects. They are a test for every great violinist. Each caprice has a different style and technique. Some sound like singing, while others sound like a storm. The last one, Caprice number 24, is the most famous. Many composers, such as Johannes Brahms, Sergei Rachmaninoff, and Franz Liszt, wrote music based on it. Paganini also wrote La Campanella. This piece is very famous. It has a happy and light sound. The melody sounds like little bells ringing. The piece is difficult to play because of the fast notes and the jumps between strings. Many pianists also play a version of La Campanella that was arranged by Franz Liszt. The piano version is just as difficult as the violin version. It has big jumps and very fast notes. Many musicians love this piece because it is fun to play and sounds beautiful. Another famous work is Violin Concerto No. 1. This concerto is full of energy and emotion. It has a beautiful slow part and an exciting fast part. Many violinists love to play this piece because it shows their skill. The music makes people feel many emotions, from sadness to joy. Paganini used special effects in this piece, such as playing very high notes and using fast bowing techniques. The concerto is still played in concerts today. It is one of the most popular violin concertos in the world. Paganini played on a special violin called Il Canon. The name means the cannon in Italian. This violin had a loud and powerful sound. It was made by the famous violin maker Guarneri. Paganini loved this violin and played it in many concerts. Even today, this violin is kept in a museum in Italy. Many famous violinists have played this violin, and they all say it has a special sound. Some people believe that the violin helped Paganini play so well, but most people know that his skill was the most important thing. Many people told stories about Paganini's playing. Some said he made a deal with the devil to play so well. Others believed he had supernatural powers. Of course, these were just stories, but they made him even more famous. People came to his concerts not only to hear the music, but also to see if the stories were true. Some said they saw shadows around him when he played. Others said his violin sounded like voices singing. Paganini did not answer these rumors. He let people believe what they wanted. This made him even more mysterious and interesting. Paganini also played the guitar. He wrote many pieces for the guitar, but they are not as famous as his violin music. He often played the guitar when he was alone, and he enjoyed writing music for it. His guitar pieces are beautiful and show his deep love for music. Some of his guitar pieces are soft and sweet, while others are fast and exciting. He sometimes played the guitar together with the violin, creating new and interesting sounds. In his later years, Paganini continued to travel and perform. He inspired many composers and musicians. Franz Liszt, a great pianist, was one of them. Liszt wanted to play the piano like Paganini played the violin. He practiced very hard and became one of the greatest pianists in history. Liszt wrote music that was just as difficult for the piano as Paganini's music was for the violin. Other composers, like Hector Berlioz and Robert Schumann, were also inspired by Paganini's music. They tried to bring the same excitement and emotion to their own works. Paganini's music is still played today. Many violinists study his pieces and try to master them. His influence can be seen in many styles of music, not only classical music. Even rock and jazz musicians admire his skill and creativity. Some rock guitarists, such as Yngwie Malmsteen and Steve Vai, have used his techniques on the electric guitar. They play fast and use special effects, just like Paganini did on the violin. Paganini changed the way people thought about the violin. Before him, violinists did not play with such speed and passion. He showed that the violin could be more than just a beautiful instrument, it could be exciting and powerful. His music is still a challenge for violinists today. Some say that no one has ever played the violin as well as Paganini. His name is always connected to the idea of a true virtuoso, someone who can play music better than almost anyone else. Even though many years have passed since Paganini played the violin, people still remember him. His works, like 24 Caprices, La Campanella, and Violin Concerto No. 1, continue to be important pieces in the world of music. His violin Il Canon is still famous and many violinists dream of playing it. His influence can be seen in many musicians, from classical violinists to modern rock guitarists. He was more than just a great violinist, he was a legend.